Tracker Season 2 has just lost 2 characters, and it may be looking at another departure. Justin Hartley's procedural remains a ratings winner for CBS, even in its second year. Ahead of its sophomore season, Tracker said goodbye to Teddi, and although the show hasn't written her out, Robin Wyatt has effectively left the project. This leaves Colter's team with only Renee, Velma, and Bobby as active members. Colter Shaw continues to operate on his own on the ground, but in Tracker Season 2, he has found some new allies, although a couple of them have just exited the series. Unlike its first season, Tracker Season 2 has made some changes to its storytelling. These alterations are smaller in the bigger scheme of things, but their impact is felt throughout its run thus far. While waiting for an update about Ashton Shaw's death mystery, Tracker Season 2 introduced a different overarching case with Colter revisiting the disappearance of Gina Pickett. With that came a couple of new players in the show, Camille Pickett and Keaton. Solving the case meant that Tracker had to say goodbye to both characters. Not long after this, however, Colter may be looking at another loss. Tracker Season 2, Episode 10 reveals Bobby is away because of a family matter. Teddi is also supposedly dealing with a similar matter. Eric Gray smiling as Bobby in a closer-up in Tracker. It's back to usual business for Colter in Tracker Season 2, Episode 10, Nightingale, as he finds himself tackling an unusual missing persons case. After the disappearance of an amateur singer in a small town, the rewardist is hired by the grandmother of the suspected abductor. As it turns out, the case is more complicated than a regular kidnapping, as it's also tied to a biker gang and their relationship with the local police. As with his usual assignments, Colter seeks the help of his remote team, including his tech assistant, Bobby, but he isn't around. Instead, Colter is assisted by Randy, Bobby's equally tech-savvy cousin. Apparently, Bobby is currently away to deal with some family matters. Tracker Season 2, Episode 10 doesn't reveal much about what's going on, primarily because it doesn't have the time. However, considering how Teddi's absence is explained by her also attending to a family matter when it has been established that Robin Wyatt is no longer returning to the CBS top-rated series. It's also worth noting that Randy is set for a recurring role in Tracker Season 2, via Deadline, which could be a way to gradually write Bobby out. How Bobby potentially leaving Tracker impacts the show moving forward. Randy is around to replace Bobby. Because of its popularity, Tracker Season 3 is already happening on CBS. This means that regardless of goes down in the next few episodes, Hartley is guaranteed to star in the show as Colter until the end of the 2025 to 2026 TV season. Losing Bobby during its sophomore year is going to be sad. While he barely joins Colter on the ground, it's clear that they are fond of each other. It also helps that Eric Gray's is incredibly funny. That said, it seems like Randy is not that different from his cousin, so Tracker Season 2 and beyond can replicate that dynamic.